You're good. I'm just gonna do it now. Okay. It says I am live.
It still says 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
Refresh, because it says, yeah, my screen says it's going. Okay, whoever is there, can you hear me just fine? I have had numerous problems. I will preface all of this and say there is a very long latency. So yes, please excuse the slowness of me, like responding if you say something. One second, just trying to make sure we get all of our bugs worked out, waiting on some kind of feedback. Current resolution is, which is not an option. Okay, also does it look fine, I guess would be also another part. Sorry, almost ready to actually start this thing.
It works. It's very long. It's like 10 seconds behind.
Yeah, I know it's very behind. Okay, perfect. So, let's get this party started. Hello, everybody. And by everybody, I mean one viewer, which I think is me. Yeah, I know it's very behind. I'm gonna wait just a second before I actually start doing anything, so that I can, be present and because I know some people are not gonna probably tune in until 8. So excuse the fact that I'm just gonna sit on this page for a second, which is really boring and not interesting. But give me a moment and it will improve. I promise. But until then, we will just wait. I'm gonna wait until we hit 8 o'clock. And then we will, I'll even give a preface for the people. Is a long latency on the video. Just a heads up for anyone watching. Okay. And I'm gonna leave another one. And also, hey Shyok. Okay. So let's get this show on the road. I'm not gonna keep doing this stuff anymore. This is the first thing that you see, already a big spoiler of what we're doing. Try not to read the stuff at the top. That is a surprise for later. So, let's see. Okay, so first thing I want to do, actually, let's do this one. This one's the one I care the least about. I thought, I was like, what could I actually do as some kind of content? What could I do instead of just sitting here chatting, which I do want to do, but I was like, I gotta do something to actually engage people. And so I decided I am going to go with some tier lists, just because it would be a really good a really easy thing to do, a really easy thing to keep me talking, keep something going on. And also, if I ever look over here, I have my phone up that has all of the comments on it. So I am just using that to reference, and I'm watching the comments. Also, a Charlie Puth video, Shyok, of course. What's new? Let's start with this. I want to do something. I've got other things planned, but let's start with something. First thing I want to do is this Beatles tier ranking. First up, this has all of the albums except for some reason not Yellow Submarine. Up here it says the main 12, which I guess I understand. Like, I mean, Yellow Submarine's like half orchestral, half new music, so I get why it's not in here. So I wanted to go through here. Let's do this first. This is the first thing. So for starters, I want to. We'll see how I do it tier list. This may stink completely. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the bottom. I think that'll be easiest to start at the bottom. For me, this is very easy at what the worst album is. I do not like With the Beatles. It doesn't have very many good songs. It just is fine. I mean, it's the height of their regular, like, their boy bandy kind of stuff, and it just does not work for me. There's some good songs, don't get me wrong, but it's just not as good. Also, hey Garrett and hey Ryan, thanks for chiming in. We are currently doing tier lists, but I got a lot of things planned. There's a couple tier lists at the top, but I got one other thing that I didn't apparently pull up a tab for. Okay, so With the Beatles, probably definitely my least favorite album from them, along with, and probably a lot of people will be disappointed in this choice, but probably slightly better than that is Hard Day's Night. Don't really care about Hard Day's Night. It's the same kind of thing. It's just fine. It's a fine album that is not anything too interesting. I just don't really have much interest in it. There's a couple good songs, of course. Like, all of their albums have a couple good songs. It's just not the album that I like to revisit. These two are definitely the ones that I just never revisit. If I was going to be putting Yellow Submarine in, I'd probably put it in B or C tier. I'm moving on to C. I'm just going to preface that because it is like a lot of orchestral, which is fine for what it's trying to do, but I don't revisit that back half. So when you only listen to the front half of an album, it's not, how could I put it, much higher. Okay, so moving on. This one, you're going to notice like a theme of what I do and don't like. And it's not to say much against the early Beatles stages, but I think we all can agree that, like, Sgt. Pepper's, Abbey Road, White Album, Revolver, all of these albums are definitely much more creative than things like With the Beatles, Hard Day's Night. And Help is what a lot of people like point to as like the main, like, when they started to shift into their more creative times. Again, it's also a soundtrack album, just like Hard Day's Night. It's just, I don't care that much about it. And along with that, I'm going to put the only Beatles album that I just really don't know that well. Why I don't know it very well, I'm not so sure. I just don't listen to it very much. There's some good songs, but I just never listened to that one. I don't know why. It's definitely my least revisited. I can only say I've listened to it a couple times all the way through for some reason. To answer Shyok's question, what's your favorite/least favorite Beatles song? I don't know what would be my least favorite. I think just sonically displeasing would be Revolution Number 9, even though I realize it's like very creative. It's just not very sonically pleasing, so I don't really revisit it very much. As for favorites, I got really into For No One. It's one of my favorites, along with the 3-part suite from Abbey Road with Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, and The End. Perfect trifecta of songs. Beautiful, moving. I absolutely love it. Let's move on to what I'm going to rank next. I'm going to slightly above everything else that I already have. I'm putting Beatles for Sale. This is in their poppy boy band phase, but it's one album that I listen to a lot. There's actually quite a few songs in it that I do find myself listening to pretty frequently. And I don't know. If we're going to talk about their poppy boy band phase, this is definitely some of their best, along with Please Please Me. This one is probably a lot due to nostalgia. I listened to this album a ton. It was one of the first albums that I bought on iTunes, so it was one I used to mow, and so I'd always have my headphones in, and I would just constantly be playing this album over and over. And actually, Beatles for Sale, which is a big reason why it's also so high. It's just one of those that I heard a lot. I'm also going to put in this tier Magical Mystery Tour. It has some of my favorite singles, but it's definitely, again, it's a soundtrack album. It's not as cohesive. Yellow Submarine is definitely not their best. I will agree with that. I can enjoy it for what it is, but I definitely would discount it as a children's song. So you're right, Ryan. It is not their best. That's for sure. So Magical Mystery Tour, lots of really great songs like Fool on the Hill. Love Fool on the Hill. Magical Mystery Tour itself. It's just a soundtrack album, so it's not really cohesive, and it's just not as put together as the rest of their works are. And then controversial pick here. We're going Rubber Soul, just slightly better than that. Also, I do realize I'm putting these according to this, only 4 albums are A tier or above. I love these albums. They're all great, and I realize their influence. I'm just going based off of my personal opinions. Like, I pretty much only revisit B or up, is what I would say. Rubber Soul, I realize it's very controversial. Lots of people love Rubber Soul. Me, it's fine. It's fine. It's, again, kind of in that beginning to be experimental phase, which just doesn't work as well sometimes. It's fine. It just doesn't... It wasn't as fleshed out. Like Norwegian Wood. I don't know. I never could get behind that song. I just never really enjoyed it that much. Oops. Moving on. This one's a tough one. I won't lie. I could spoil what I know is going to be number 1. But I got 2 albums that are kind of flipping back and forth. Shyok said that they'd always, in his elementary school, they'd always sing Yellow Submarine with kindergartners. Yeah, definitely get that. It's definitely something I equate with a children's song. If it's not a bad children's song, it's just a children's song. So I have a hard time with this one. Originally, I would have known exactly how to order these, but recently I started listening to Revolver again, and it grew on me quite a bit. I'm going to put White Album as my next worst, and then followed by Revolver. Norwegian Wood is not a classic. It's just fine. It's just not... I don't hate it. It's just not their best. Not their best of their experimental times, at least. So why I put White Album slightly below? Honestly, it's because it's so long, and it's not like I'm going, oh, it's so long, I hate listening to this thing. It's more along the lines of, it's just got a lot of duds mixed in with a ton of great songs. I feel like if this was a single disc, it would be incredible. Just so much quality stuff here. But there are a couple songs that just don't quite hit me quite as hard as some of the others. And then followed by Revolver. Like I said, I recently have re-listened to Revolver. Have a much deeper appreciation for this album than I did in a long time. It is a wonderful album, honestly. And to be honest, I think it's probably my favorite album art from the Beatles, besides one more that we haven't talked about, being Abbey Road. Okay, so now down to the final 2. What do you all think is my favorite? Some of you will know. I've talked about this before. I know I have. I'm pretty sure that I even said I'd give one of these a perfect 10. And so anyone that's watched my videos for a while would know. I'm going to pause and wait for the videos to catch up, see if they can figure out which one it is. I'm just kind of curious what people will say. In the meantime, I'll burn and say Beatles are a band that I love a lot. They were one of those bands that I got into because of my parents. My mom really loved the Beatles. So they really helped me get into the Beatles. And so that's why I have such a deep affinity. They were like my first music love. And Ryan got it right. Abbey Road is my favorite of the Beatles albums. Sgt. Pepper's is a beautiful album. Like, an almost perfect album. I don't even have one song that I just go, this is why it's not perfect. It's just Abbey Road's that much better. It has that perfect trifecta of songs, like I said. And it's the other album that I listened to while I was mowing. And I fell in love with it. It has so much going for it, so much creative stuff in it, and I really do love this album. It is one of those albums that I cannot get enough of. Even though I've moved away from the Beatles and don't revisit them quite as much as I do or did, Abbey Road is always going to have a place in my heart, and definitely is one that I revisit the most. So this is my my official Beatles album ranking with Yellow Submarine probably going like right here between Help and Let It Be, probably, as kind of a guess, because like I said, there's also some really great songs. Just half of the album is orchestral, which I don't care as much about. Two questions that I got. I'm gonna kind of like go back and forth so that we can keep like, you know, a little variety. As for the first question, I'm gonna do Shyok's question about which is my favorite Charlie Puth song, because of course he asked me about Charlie Puth, what's new. And thank you, Shyok, for letting me be in your video to call you out on your Charlie Puth obsession in your 5 Seconds of Summer video. Sorry. Favorite Charlie Puth song? I don't know. I should have prepared for this. I realize I'm bringing this up, and I didn't prepare for it like at all. I didn't even think about it. I just was like, I'll get it. I will admit, as like I think everyone can, that Charlie Puth's first album, 9-Track Mind, is clearly not the best. It's not awful, but it is not one that most people would revisit. Even Shyok can admit this, I know. As for his second album, though, incredible. I love it. And I know it's a very mainstream choice, but I would say How Long is my favorite. Like I said, very mainstream choice. Don't get me wrong. I realize that's a single. A lot of people love it. I think it does what Attention does, but just does it with a funkier groove. I don't know. I love that bass, and even like the music video I like a lot more. How Long is definitely my favorite. Though there's tons of others that I love. The Way I Am. I'm trying to think of like the actual title because it's been a while since I've actually listened to voice notes. But regardless, amazing album. And the new singles are fine. I haven't got like super into them, but they're okay. They're just haven't like grabbed my attention yet, you know. So let's move on to our next list. I want to go. Here, I should have polled. Never mind. We'll just go on to one. We'll do this one since it came up. Rating Weezer's albums. I know we've got some Weezer fans. I know Ryan's a big one. Charlie Puth is excellent. Point blank, period. I know, Shyok. I know that's what you think. We're going to do Weezer, like I said. So, lost my train of thought entirely. Don't Ask Why, there's two, Death to False Metal. And I'm going to say I've honestly never listened to Death to False Metal. I don't know why. I realize it's like a B-sides compilation. Never listened to it. Going to ignore this little section entirely. If anyone's watched any of my reviews, you know kind of what I feel about a lot of these albums. So I'm going to do something a little different. So don't like skip through or like leave during this section because you gotta hear me out. Everyone knows that like these three are typically seen as the like trifecta of albums. I'll get back to that. I'm not necessarily saying that they're not. You just gotta wait and see. But I wanted to kind of like get those out of the way because like there's no suspense in saying that those three are typically seen as like the three best albums. Honestly, along with U-Bait. But we'll get there. We'll get there. What do you not like Pinkerton, Ryan? What in the world? How do you not like Pinkerton? Now me and Shyok might call me out, but me and Shyok have had a conversation about Pinkerton. Don't mention it yet, Shyok. But it's a good album. Blue is great as well. You'll see what I think. Okay. So like I said, I wanted to get those out of the way because it's not like there's any suspense waiting and seeing that those four are probably near my top. Let's go with my least favorite album. If anyone's watched my review of this album, they'll know. And anyone that's talked to me about Weezer, they'll know. And I absolutely hate this album. It's the Black Album. Ryan, don't kill me. I know you like this album a lot. I realize that. I do not. I don't think that there's anything that I've revisited from this album since it came out. I just do not like it. It's everything I don't like about Weezer. It's just really boring. I cannot get into this album. Don't worry, Garrett. I got more stuff. Specifically one about Disney, which I know you like Disney movies. So we'll get there. Give me a minute. I'll entertain you. Don't worry. So I do not like Black at all. Moving on. I won't crush Ryan anymore. I have a lot of controversial picks with my Weezer rankings. But before that, we'll just get the easy one out of the way. Teal's fine. It's not like bad. It's just so uninteresting that I don't even care enough to like ever listen to it to rank it higher. Africa was a funny joke spin-off that I did enjoy. I think their cover's pretty good, but besides that, don't revisit it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Moving on, I think that it's pretty common to place this album next, or one of these two. I don't know. This one's where I have a hard time because I know a lot of people hate Ratitude and Make Believe. I think Make Believe is a little worse. Heck, I'm gonna move Make Believe up to C because I actually like it more than most people would, and that's the funny thing. A lot of people would hate Make Believe. I actually like it quite a bit. It's pretty good. It's not like amazing, but it has good songs, and like even the songs that people hate, like Beverly Hills, I get why people hate it. But yeah, it just does not. It does not click with me at all. Yeah, Ratitude over Black, Ratitude over Make Believe too, and Teal. Then Ratitude. Don't worry. I realize I'm saying it like Ratitude. I realize it's Ratitude, but that's too hard. That's too hard for my southern accent. Everyone knows why both of these albums are here. They're okay. They have good songs, but like they're still not the peak of their creative ability. I'm getting shade from people about my Black choice, my Black album choice. Moving on, because I feel like everyone knows that those aren't the best albums. Pacific Daydream, I'm going to also put in C tier. It's got some really good songs. It's also got a lot of duds. The duds fit in with what I don't like about Black Album. The good songs fit in with what I like about Weezer. And so, yeah, it's back and forth. It's got some songs I absolutely love that could really fit in with White pretty well. Yeah, but it's definitely kind of a dud at times. I'm seeing a lot of contempt in the comments. I'm making people angry. Moving on to B. This one's kind of tough. I think that a lot of the albums that are left have some seriously good qualities about them. It's just like where you stand, like what you feel about each album. Like this one's where it gets kind of, people will go back and forth. I'm gonna put Green next. Yeah, followed by Hurley, followed by Maladroit. Green is like the Weezer that everyone loves, but just not as good. Hurley is lo-fi Weezer, and Maladroit is Green Album but better. That's kind of where I stand on all these. All of these albums in that, like, they're all good albums. These are good, solid albums. They just, they're all good albums. They just aren't quite as good as some of their other stuff. Now, I'm sure some people notice that I have a specific red-colored album that remains, and I know a lot of people hate this album. Just wait. At this point's where it gets really tough for me. Heck, Honestly, I'd even be willing to say that all of the last 5 are S tier. I'm gonna move Maladroit up. There, I said it. This is how I do this. I am saying that Red Album is almost on par with the not trifecta, quadfecta. I don't know. I also just did quotes with all 4 of my fingers. But this is not the order that they're gonna go in. Don't worry. So my least favorite of these 5 is gonna be U-Bait. I realize there's a lot of really good stuff about it, and it definitely signaled good stuff for the band, though since it hasn't meant very much. It pretty much just meant 2 good albums and nothing else. Though Van Weezer may be legitimately good. Red Album is not too high. I beg your pardon. Red Album is great. Yeah, I'm gonna put U-Bait. I think Red will go next. I really love Red. I cannot deny that. Red is easily one of my favorite albums. I get why people don't like it. Like, The Greatest Man That Ever Lived. So many people will hate that song, but it is probably my favorite Weezer song. It's silly, it's dorky, which is what we come to expect. And I think that, I don't know, I honestly can't explain it. There are some bad songs. And like Heart Songs. How can you defend Heart Songs? That's such a cheesy, dorky song. But I don't know. It's just one of those albums that's just dorky enough that's just fun for me. And I really like it. Next, Bye Bye Pinkerton. You're going to third now. Shyok, you now may insert our inside joke, though it's now incorrect because I bumped Red down 1. Pinkerton is great. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I don't have anything bad to say about any of these top 5. They're all great. Pinkerton's great. It's also pretty lo-fi, and it's very controversial of which one's better. I'm on the blue side, obviously. Then White. This is how I found Weezer, actually. I used to pretty much mainly listen to older music. Voice Note's better than Red Album. I don't think I agree, but I'm also a bigger Weezer fan than a Charlie Puth song. A Charlie Puth fan. Van Weezer may get delayed. I don't know. They haven't released any singles. That's actually something that I've been wondering, why we haven't heard anything else. Although we did get a game today, which we'll be playing later. White, it's what I got into them. I love it. I love this. It's just a classic for me. White is so much fun. Very beachy, summery. Love it. Great album. And then Blue, of course. It's a classic. What can I say that people have not? What can I say about Blue that people have not said about Blue? I realize that my explanations are getting shorter and shorter as I get towards the top, but people know why these albums are good. Minus Red. Like I said, it's just silly, dorky, and I just love it. I don't know. Yeah, that's why Blue is on top. Okay, moving on. I did get asked in my Q&A. I got asked, and you guys can watch what I am going to be doing. There it is. I did get asked about what my favorite song released this year is. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. What my favorite song this year is. And it came from an album that was released today. I'm sure if anyone's heard me talk about it, they know. Dua Lipa, her second album, Future Nostalgia, really good. I haven't responded to your review yet, Shyok, but I do like it a little more than you did. But I do see, and actually the 2 songs that you pointed out as your 2 least favorite are also my 2 least favorites, specifically Pretty Please. I don't like that song. Overall, though, love it. It's a great album. But my favorite would be Physical. It's such a good single. It's got a ton of old 80s synth tones. It's just so catchy. I absolutely love it. I don't have a lot to say more than that because it's just one of those songs I have no words for. She has a great voice, really well written, and I absolutely love the song. It's definitely my favorite song of 2020 so far. Excuse me, I gotta take a drink. But as you can see, just recently, Weezer released the End of the Game End of the Game being the lead single for Van Weezer. But I decided, let's play the game. I haven't played it, but I didn't know it existed, and I thought this will be something I can do. So, we are going to, as best as I can. I don't know how long this takes. If it takes too long, we will stop. Has anyone else played it? Kind of interested if anyone else has played it. You're welcome to come out. Alyssa creeped out of her room to come get something. You're fine. It's just a live stream. They'll all deal. Yeah, that'll be fine. Don't you worry. But also, Craig, the 5 Seconds of Summer album, actually, there's quite a few songs that I like. I wouldn't say it sucks. It's not my favorite. I don't love 5 Seconds of Summer, but I do actually get where you're coming from. Yes, Ryan, he did. He did underrate that album. Craig, though, you do need to hear. And Garrett, what did you think? I saw you were listening to it earlier. And so, what did you think of Future Nostalgia, or at least what you heard? Okay, I'm done with that. Let's play the game. I just thought it would be something fun. Like I said, if it's long, we will stop. So we're obviously going to pick the best band member, being Patrick. Yeah. Oh my, very loud. Turn that down. Scared me. I don't know if anyone saw that jump, but definitely scared me. Break My Heart is also good. I agree. Okay, I gotta stop looking at you all. You all argue about Dua. We all know she's incredible. I'm done interacting with this conversation about Dua. Has anyone played this game? I'm kind of curious if anyone messed with it. I will admit I did, like, if you notice, I seem to kind of know what I'm doing. I did, like, briefly play it just to see what it was. That's because once I played it is when I decided, hey, I should do this in the live stream. Also, I will not admit to being a gamer. There's a reason I don't have a gaming channel. I am not one, but I have played a game before in my life. I've played a game. Also, if you guys leave a comment, I will not be seeing it right now. Who would ever say that Rivers is the best, Ryan? Rivers is by far the worst member. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, Rivers is by far the worst member of Weezer. I say that with love. He's very, Rivers, that's what I have to say. He's very, he does his own thing, and he marches to the sound of his own drum. Which sounds like a Fits in the Tantrums reference. I'm not getting very much hits in. This thing is taking forever. He did not use that one attack as much as he did that one time. The one time I tested this out. I will read your comments in a minute. The last comment I read was Ryan's about Rivers being better than Patrick, which is wrong. Stop using this attack. I cannot attack you when you do it. This is why I'm not a gaming YouTuber. I'm, one, not good at all. Two, play this all day and night instead of reviewing albums. I think I will. I think I have every plan to quit YouTube. I would not stream this or anything. It would be purely to play this game on my own time, just on repeat. Like, every time I beat it, I'm just gonna repeat it. This is taking too long. This is not good content. I can't focus on talking and playing a video game. I should have thought this one through, or at least tried the formula of wow, this alien, the End of the Game alien's just too strong for me. Go away. My laptop is not happy with me. I am running too much. The process of live streaming is not, my laptop's not coping with at all. Almost got him. Hopefully, if it. Oh well, that was unfortunate. The comment section is blowing up. I'm going to read now that I beat him. I see Shiok retracted a message. So that's good. What did you say that would have needed to be retracted? Oh goodness. I should just close out of the chat. You all are having your own party. I don't even know if you're here to watch my live stream or not. Oh. I mean, 2, maybe 3. Well, I said there were 5 good ones. Okay, I got that one right. Nope. Died. Okay. Okay. Gotta love Weezer getting you with those invisible barriers. I've got 3 lives left. Okay, I got it. I'm not good at video games. I'm not gonna join the Weezer mailing list just so I can get 5 more lives. I'm making YouTube content, Rivers, not... What is the best song on the Purple album? None of them. There is no... You're right, there is no Purple album. What is Weezer's favorite? I'm unfamiliar with this game, though they're all the same answers, so I'd hope that they're all correct. They are all correct. Okay. Oop. Before Weezer, there was... Weezer. Wheeze, Freezer, and Weasel. Wheeze. Man, I got lucky on those terribly dumb questions. Proceed to entry page. Ha! I don't have a better reaction to that. That was the best reaction I could have given. But that's the most Weezer thing I've ever seen, and I'm done with that. Fun. Okay, so back to this. Back to this. The most Weezer thing ever. So what's my favorite food? Favorite with a U, which is incorrect. Contrary to popular belief, you are wrong. That is not how human beings say it. But Alyssa came out and is now cutting a cornbread muffin and trying to be as quiet as possible so that she is not heard by anyone. Hey, so I'll get it later. Favorite food, which I realized was the last question I had, which I was gonna get to. Favorite food. If I was like to choose a meal, that's a tough one. I would. So I like what I would have said would have been meat related, which I'm vegetarian now. So that's not the case. But I still love most of the parts of it. So I guess what would be remaining would be mashed potatoes, peas, and like rolls. As for the main dish, I don't know, like cheese enchiladas or something. That's and also how I say Z. It's Z, which is the correct way. Again, human beings say Z. I'm being so pretentious. I'm just doing it because I know you all. Otherwise, I would not do that. Yeah. So that would be my favorite food. Okay, we've got a Disney ranking. So those who saw my first episode of Take a Walk Season 2, I mentioned that I'd been going through all of the Disney movies and trying to revisit the ones that I hadn't seen because I just really didn't have much of a like Disney history. I don't know Disney movies that well. So I was kind of... No, it's not Zed. Hate crimes on Canadians, yeah. Me and Tom are like in direct opposition. Tom is a strong Canadian fan, and I spread anti-Canadian propaganda. So yeah, we've been going through trying to watch a lot of them. So I will say there's some that I just won't be able to talk about, and like some of them I've never heard of. Like where was one that I hadn't heard of? There were a couple I was looking at this. Like I mean, Winnie the Pooh. I don't know what Winnie the Pooh movie that is. Whatever this movie is, I'm just gonna move him to the end. I don't know that movie. And there's some that I haven't seen recently enough that I don't feel like I can like really give a good opinion on, like that one and that one. Sorry, I hope that I'm not like passing over some people's favorites. Haven't seen Fox and the Hound very recently, even though that is a lot of these are on the list. A couple of them I've just never heard of. Period. And I have not watched Fantasia in a while, or Fantasia 2000. Just trying to get some of these to the end. Treasure Planet, Unfamiliar. Yeah, sorry. Like everything from this Winnie the Pooh movie, I have not seen recently enough to give valid input on. Everything else, I think I'm good. I might not do all of these. It's quite a bit. I'm not going to waste our time. But I'm gonna drop some really strong opinions here. You have not seen Moana? Oh, we'll get there. We'll get to Moana. I'm just gonna kind of like really base level talk about some of these. Like I'm not gonna like build it up or anything. I'm just kind of like I'm just gonna like grab one and put it where I would say it is. Mulan, B, good movie, not one of my favorites. I'll Make a Man I Use, one of my favorite Disney songs. Aladdin, one of my favorites. Has some of the best soundtrack, and that remake, while I'm not a huge fan of the reboots that they're doing, Aladdin is just great. Aladdin has some of the best music. Easily. Also, yeah, there's a couple that I want to go back because my parents were super into Disney. Like my mom, she used to decorate when she lived by herself. She decorated her house at Disney. But I guess I watched them when I was too young, and then I got older, and I was like, I did the typical like, oh, that's for babies, and so I moved on. So yeah, the Aladdin remake was very good, by the way, show. But that's why I haven't seen some of them. So I'm going back through some of them I've just never heard before, like Home on the Range. That's not even one I've ever heard of, so that's not one I'm gonna go watch. But like Sword in the Stone, Rescuers, those Fox and the Hound. Those are the ones that I do want to revisit. I don't know them right now. I don't have enough input. But yeah, Aladdin, great music, great. Toy Story, another, like, I'm not a huge like Pixar fan. Toy Story is definitely one of my favorites from Pixar. Chicken Little, I don't know. I don't really like Chicken Little. I watch it a lot. It's one of those movies I know really well. And some people are probably not going to like that pick, but I just don't like it very well. I'm going to kind of speed through these. That'll help this along. Also, if anyone like has anything that they want me to like do, please feel free to tell me. I have a small amount of stuff prepared. As you can see, I have another tier list. But if people are getting done with tier lists, give me like something. Hit me with something fun that I could do. I can't do like audio stuff. Like I'd love to like react, but I know I'd get copyright striked, so that won't work. But yeah. Meet the Robinsons. Same place as Chicken Little. I just don't really like it. I don't know. Those are like two of the movies that are like synonymous with my childhood, and I feel like I watched them a lot, and I kind of just ignored. I don't care anymore. I know a lot of people like the. By the way, I'm not gonna rank each tier. I'm just gonna like put them in a tier. Emperor's New Groove. Bleh. Don't care. Sorry. Little Mermaid. Good. Has some good music, and it's a very like. It's one of the ones that I feel like more nostalgic for than some of the others. Are all these going to fit? I know there's quite a lot. We'll see. Hercules, I feel like I need to rewatch it more. I feel like that was not one that I know quite as well. As well as Hunchback of Notre Dame. Both of those I'm going to have to revisit before I can give a good opinion. And Oliver and Company. That's one I really want to watch. One of my favorite artists, Billy Joel, voices that dog. I don't know. I've never watched it. I really want to, though, so don't get me wrong. I do really want to watch it. Okay, back to the ranking. Tarzan. Not one that I've seen recently, so this is more just based off of like my recent memory. Also C tier. Good movie. From my memory, I would say it's an A tier. I think it's very good. Frozen. People are gonna hate me. I mean, I don't know. You guys might not. Like the general public would dislike me. I'll get to Inside Out, by the way. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring it. Frozen is not that good, though. I just watched the sequel. Sequel is much better, I would say. I actually like the sequel. First one, I feel like the songs weren't that good, and honestly, my biggest problem is I hate Idina Menzel's voice. She sounds way too old for the character she's playing, and she just, I don't know, I don't like Elsa's character at all. That's just my, definitely one that I do not agree with the vast majority of people. Brother Bear, a classic, for me at least. It was one I used to be so scared of it. When I first rewatched it, I thought I was going to be super scared of it. It's very good too. Probably bouncing between here, but I'm going to put it in B. I'm pretty picky with my movies. Movies are things that music I like just about everything. I'm very picky with movies. Sleeping Beauty, also going to go in B. Don't have much to say. Pocahontas is one I haven't seen recently. Like I said, I'm going through them all, so I've got about a solid 20 that I haven't seen, and there's a lot that aren't on here too. But there's about 20 that I haven't seen, and so those 20 I'm gonna keep dragging down. Remember, this Winnie the Pooh is the first one that I have not seen. Sorry, all of these I'm gonna bow out of. Oh my, I gotta read all these. Frozen is overrated, but D tier, yes. Sorry, I don't like it. Frozen's okay, not bad, but yes, overrated. Frozen 2 is a mess. Really? And I see Garrett also kind of agreed. I liked it. I liked Frozen 2 quite a bit. I don't know. Man, we got 7 people. That's better than I would have expected. So, so I'm going to keep dragging some down while I'm talking because just some of them I haven't seen recently enough to really talk on. Like I know how Robin Hood goes. I know how Pocahontas goes, but I want to have an actual input. So the ones that I haven't seen, the last 20 that I haven't seen, I want to give a fair shot to. I'm not going to pass judgment too early. Okay, I can do everything else. So almost these top 2 rows. I'm sorry for everything else. Zootopia, also in the D tier. Remember, not ranking them. It's just kind of in the D tier. Don't like it. Just don't like it. I don't think I like a lot of the 3D ones, which is why I probably wouldn't like Pixar. I mainly prefer the 2D animation, mainly. You'll see an exception later. Aristocats, one of my absolute favorites. Oops, can't get it all the way up there. Aristocats, great movie. I was totally surprised by that one. I did not think I'd like that one that much. Love it. It is really good, actually. It's definitely one of my favorite Disney movies. That one really surprised me. And is there a way to add a new tier? Because that is where very bottom tier is Sleeping Beauty. It stinks. It is boring. It is terrible. I realize it sounds like I'm just saying oh, it's old or whatever. I'm obviously not that kind of person. And just to prove it, I know Cinderella is one of the earliest ones. I love Cinderella. It's actually really good. I watched it. I know it's a very common, cliche, typical story, but actually very good. One of my favorites that I've seen. Sleeping Beauty, on the other hand, is garbage. Sorry, I know. I'm disappointing people with Zootopia. I know. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's just my personal preference. I just can't get into a lot of the 3D animated ones quite as well. All of these 2 aren't, but these are all 3D animated, whereas nothing else is. Jungle Book. Anyone that watched my video, also one of my favorites. I'm kind of ranking S tier just because I know exactly how they go. Snow White's also one that I haven't seen recently. That's one of the 20 I still have. I promise. I feel really weird saying that because I know some people. I don't want people to think that I just don't know how Snow White goes. I just want to be able to give it a totally fair judgment. While I'm at it, I'm gonna drop Bolt down there, Wreck-It Ralph down there. Don't hate me. I realize it's all of the ones that are 2D. I just don't like, or a lot of the 3D ones. I just don't like it. Yeah, I am got a lot of hot takes, and I'm not even saying it I have questions. It's just this is where it goes. Aristocats does belong next to Aladdin. Alyssa. Aristocats is great. To clarify, Alyssa, if you haven't been paying attention, these aren't in order of they're not in order. They're just in the tier, which Aristocats I think is in the S tier. Moving on, Lady and Tramp, solid C tier. I really like the beginning of it. For some reason, I don't like the middle of it or the end of it. Bambi, same case. I like The Beginning. It's one of those. Both of them are movies I really like. I just feel like they would have worked better as, like, I don't know, 45-minute movies. That's kind of how I feel. I'm very particular about my movies. I don't like a lot of movies because I'm very impatient. I wouldn't say impatient. I'd just say if it's not good, I can lose my interest in it. And so I'm very particular because if I'm going to dedicate 2 whole hours or an hour and a half, I want it to be, worthwhile. Peter Pan, on the other hand, sorry, that's like a classic. That one's one I feel like that a lot of people will not agree with me on. Don't like Peter Pan, though. Though give me your vitriol in the comments. I think way differently than you. Yeah, probably some of it. I mean, some of it's probably just because none of these are really nostalgic. Like, the only one that's nostalgic is, like, Jungle Book. Yeah, that's it. But thanks for coming, Garrett. I appreciate you watching. Have a good evening, man. Moving on. Dumbo, C tier, fine. Alice in Wonderland, B tier. Big Hero 6, I saw someone say that it was very good. D tier. I am very worried. There's no hesitation with these. Tangled, C tier. Sorry, don't like Tangled that much. Princess and the Frog, B tier. I'm so nervous. I'm saying so many things that people are going to be offended by. Sorry, I got 3 left. Lion King. Lion King goes A. Lion King is great. I love Lion King. Just not as much as I love the rest. Lilo and Stitch. I know a lot of people really like Lilo and Stitch. It's fine. It's never been one of my favorites. I'm so nervous. I keep checking the comments because I know people are going to be mad. And later I'm going to probably just post this on my channel, so people are going to have like this in permanent form to ridicule me for. Final one. Moana, best Disney movie, period, end of story. End of story. If I hear one person say something, I can't do anything but don't, because Moana is the best. Best music, best. That's what the official reviewer has to say, so you can't argue with it. If I wrote a review, it would say Moana, best. The end. Moving on. I did want to... Thanks, Alyssa. Okay, moving on, like I said. I am... How do I want to do this? Okay, so... I think I'm going to... I was thinking about talking about my favorite albums here of the first quarter. So for anyone that's subscribed to me, which is probably everyone who would just randomly click on this video, I know everyone in the chat. I'm pretty sure I know every single person that is in the chat. Lion King is not overrated. Whatever. I said we're done. Did you not hear my declaration? Yeah, I was thinking about like just talking about the ones that were my favorite of this first quarter, my favorite albums and EPs. I think I'm going to save that for just an individual video. If I don't do an individual video, then oops. But that's the plan. I don't really want to talk about them here. I mean, I can like give a brief overview, like really good ones. Dua Lipa, great. Unfortunately, not quite as good as I wish it was, but still incredible. And like, I think that her high moments are higher than she's ever hit before. Just the low moments were just fine. Yeah, Noah's got all kinds of sass. You guys just don't get me in this long forms. Like, I've only talked to some people on the phone ever. You guys just don't get the sass as much. Plus, no one can talk back. Train of thought lost. Yeah, but the high moments higher than she's ever hit before. The low moments just fine, like not bad or anything, even good usually, except for like Pretty Please. Yeah. Other highlights. My friend Jack Settle, I've talked about him before. He's country. Alyssa is very active in the chat, I see. My friend Jack Settle, I've talked about him before. I even interviewed him on the channel. He did a really great EP. Like, it's really good. And I don't just say that because he's my friend. I probably would have never listened to it if he wasn't my friend, just because not a country guy. But it's actually really good. Highly recommend it. Yeah, it's really good. Other things, Worst Party Ever. They're like a emo punk band. Pretty good. Check them out. They're from Florida, I believe. Pretty small band, but I really like them. Their new EP, Here Online, is really good. And the lead single for it, What About You, is definitely the highlight. Go check it out. That's like something I highly recommend. If I'm gonna give you some like recommendations, Physical by Dua Lipa, What About You by Worst Party Ever. And I think I'll talk about some of the other stuff that I find like my favorite later. I'll like detail some of that later. So the last tier list I have, so unless anyone has anything else that they're like, yo, you should talk about this, then probably the last thing I'm gonna do. I see you're very active in the chat.
Yes. People need to know the truth about how sexy you are.
Do you need to say hello? Do you want to say hello?
Sure. Am I in the
Well, I won't know. Probably
Hello.
here, duck where my head was. There.
Hello, I think everyone can see me before. This is going to be a fun one.
This is gonna be a fun. Yeah.
Me and another zoologist over here.
Do you want to be a part of this? Do you want to do it with me?
No, I don't care.
You can come do it with me. Come on. Okay, Alyssa's joining.
I'm gonna go.
Alyssa's joining with this one. Unless you had like homework you were doing. Sorry to interrupt.
No, I finished.
Okay, here. I think, yeah, here, I'll move this way.
My
Okay.
rankings could be more correct than yours. This is what I study.
The most correct. The even ranking. That's it. Don't worry. When do you think? What did that mean, Ryan? I don't know what the context of that was. Oh, there was more to that. I hope soon. They've been teasing it a lot. I also hope that nobody likes the opening bands on it, though I know that they're doing it like in order. Like 1971 was when the last EP was, and Nobody Likes the Opening Band was released in 1973, at least in their like canon. So hopefully soon, because they've been teasing it a lot. I like it. I really like their last thing. Okay, we're doing an official animal ranking. We are big. She's getting a degree in zoology, so she loves animals. Obviously, she wants to be a marine vet. And then me, I just like them. I've always said that like owning a zoo would be so cool. Like there's a lot of bad zoos. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be like that. On a side note, I don't know if anyone's seen. I guess I don't really need headphones. Nothing's happening. I don't know if anyone's seen Tiger King, which is about a guy named Joe Exotic from Oklahoma. I don't know if anyone watched it. If you have, let me know if you watched Tiger King. I know him very well. I don't know him personally, but I was very familiar with him. I knew him during his what? What was it? I don't get your comment, Shio. Some of the things that you guys say don't have enough context. There's too much latency. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, he is an example of a very bad person. Ryan's apparently in a zoology class. So Ryan, your ranking is apparently more official than mine because I don't take zoology classes. Mm-hmm. Though I disagree. I have great ranking. No. Should Go Extinct. That's one of the. Sorry for the clap. That's one of the rankings.
Well, none of them are going in that.
Here, can I just rename it? I think I'm sure I can. D. Wow. Okay, I get it. Sorry, Shout. We get it now. I just saw your comment. But yeah, he's an example of a very bad zoo owner. He bred tigers to sell and like did bad things. So bad zoo owner. But I've always wanted to own a zoo. Some of these pictures are like terrible, so we're gonna have to get close. So first up, we have the llama. That's an alpaca, isn't it? I don't know. What would be the visual difference? I don't actually know what the difference would be. Fluffier? Oh, okay. Well,
I think it's an alpaca. I don't know.
You're a marine vet.
Yeah.
You're going to be a marine vet, so I don't know. Okay, so where does it go? Alpaca.
B.
B?
For now.
Oh, you're going to reorganize this list?
I probably will.
Do we need to make 2 different lists?
No. Where would you put the alpaca?
C.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, you can agree with C. Okay,
That's fine.
armadillo.
Should go extinct.
Here, can we add a new tier?
Just kidding. D, but armadillos are the worst.
I don't have anything against armadillos. I won't necessarily argue you because they're still like considered like pests or whatever, and they're like, I don't know. I don't have anything wrong with it. They're kind of cute.
They scare me ever since we almost got attacked one time.
They make me think of Cannonbolt
From Benton.
from Ben 10, as well as something else from something else. Never mind.
I know it.
You know what? The thing that you texted me about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. A bat.
C.
We lost people. It must have been you.
No, I didn't close out of it.
No, I meant you're the reason they left.
Oh. Probably.
Ryan and Shyok, are you still here? Did you leave because of my girl? Oh, Shyok is, I see. We're not on raccoons yet. Chill. Are they even here? I don't even know. I don't see them, but they may be. No, I don't think so. Where'd you come
raccoons are actually not terrible.
Raccoons are a solid D tier. You are correct, Shyok. Okay, bats.
C.
C.
Yeah.
Whatever. Above or we're not gonna rank them. We're not gonna rank them in the tiers. We're just gonna put them in tiers. Too much work.
No, we should.
Bunnies.
A.
I can agree. I might have put them in B, but you're so mean. Oh my god. I don't know what I said. Probably whenever I said that you were the reason they all left.
Probably.
You would have been the reason I left. Camels.
B.
That's where I was gonna put it. Correct answer.
Cheetahs. A.
Yeah, duh. Thank you, Ryan. I'm glad you would never leave. And Shyok, you guys are the bomb.
If that's just a beagle, that'd probably go A. Or not, sorry, would die for.
Yeah, beagles are like so cute.
Beagles are really cute. I was thinking like if it was just general dog to die for, but beagles are pretty cute. Australian shepherds would definitely be going up there.
Yeah, you're anti like small dogs.
Yeah.
She's very anti small dogs.
Beagles
What
are
is
cute,
this
though.
thing?
That's a dolphin.
Oh, a dolphin.
Would die for.
I thought that this part, I don't know if anyone will be able to see it, but I thought this part was its mouth. So I thought that was a mouth. I thought it was like some weird
Put
whale
it up there
thing.
above the dog.
Okay, yeah, dolphins are good. That's a cute picture of a duck, but ducks as a whole would not be that high. Just that picture of a duck would.
C.
Okay.
Well, I really don't like birds. Ducks are like the best bird.
Most even bird.
Yeah. I hate birds.
Elephants! No question.
Would die for.
Here, I'll put them below
accept that.
your dolphins.
Thank you.
I have an obsession with pachyderms.
Yes,
they are my
does.
favorite type of animal. I love them. Though my favorite...
We gamed a
Yes, thank goodness we got people back. Voice notes is greater than raccoons. Yeah, although my favorite animal of all time is not on this list, which is very disappointing. It's hippos, just so you know. Hippos, favorite animal. Although elephants and rhinos are very close. Elephants are below. Rhinos are probably not my third favorite because I like some other things. We'll move on. This little fish.
Fish are B.
Okay, fish are kind of boring.
Yeah.
By the way, we're kind of just ranking on these, like, what we want to see in a zoo. I mean,
I'm not.
Well, I mean, but I just wanted to clarify. It's not like we're ranking these based off like their efficiency in the environment or like whether they're good or bad
Definitely
animals.
Not.
Yeah,
this
it's
would
just
be a whole different.
It's completely visuals. Yeah.
Penguins are the best animal. Are penguins on?
No, there's no pingos.
Okay, well, penguins would be above dolphins.
But not above hippos.
Definitely. Fox A.
Okay. Above
What
bunnies,
is that?
though.
I can't even see what that is.
It's a little tree frog. I don't know.
Like a
I'm just gonna
poison
say.
dart frog.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say all frogs. We're just gonna blanket statement it.
C.
Okay, sure. I'm ranking them how I like
A.
them. Solid A tier. I do love me some giraffes.
Is that a mouse or a little like shrew thing? I can't tell. It's a mouse.
I don't know.
Mouse.
They all
We'll
look
just
the
do
same.
mouse.
No, there's a mouse right here.
Oh, so
Where's the mouse go?
D.
Yeah. This thing's cuter than that, but I mean, it's still like rodent-y. I'm saying D.
No.
Is that solid?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Horse.
Horses. I've always wanted to ride a horse.
B. Overrated.
Overrated.
Oh my.
Nice reference. Nice reference. Komodo dragon.
B.
Sure.
Where would you put it?
No, that's fine. I don't think I would put it. I may have put it in C, but it's fine. Sheepies.
C.
Sheepies. Sheep are the worst. No, they're not the. No. Cows are the worst livestock, then sheep. I mean, all livestock is bad.
Goats are pretty cute.
Goats are the best.
Yeah.
Then piggies.
No.
Then sheepies.
No, it's goat, sheep,
no.
pig, cow.
But there's also chickens.
And chickens are
Chickens
the
are,
worst.
but no, cows are still worse. I think.
Definitely.
Cows are.
Chickens
dumb.
are scary.
Cows emit a lot of methane gas, kill the environment,
True.
etc. They are. If we were to should go. No, I'm kidding. Lemurs.
They went above the elephant.
Is this female lions versus male lions? Because tiger's right there.
I guess.
Okay, well that's stupid. They're gonna go in the same spot because we're not sexist here on Noah Estes' channel.
You said hurry.
What? Pandas
We're
are
taking too
also
long.
gray. Sorry, we're also
Okay, just do
we're getting
lions. B.
there. Lions are not B. They are A, but you are the genius here. Meerkats.
B.
Okay, I was about to say if you put them higher than lions are
Narwhals would die for.
really. Narwhals, I don't know much about them. They're like one of those animals that I don't know
They're
much
cool.
about because like they're not in any zoos that I know of.
Yeah, they're not.
I was like, are they in any zoos?
No.
Are they extinct?
No.
I didn't think so.
Owls. Probably.
That's all you have to say? You're done with that conversation?
Actually, I said ducks. Might be the
Manatees
best.
should be on this.
Definitely.
Manatees would be very high.
Owls can go in B.
C.
B.
I let you have lions. I'm choosing owls. Fine. I know when I'm wrong. Pandas.
A.
I agree.
Is that another bird? Is that
That's
a parrot?
A parrot, I guess.
D.
Yeah, I was like, here, I'm gonna just throw this like Roadrunner down in D because
Good job.
Roadrunners are just not good.
The next two can go into die for.
I agree.
Sloth is C.
Very true.
Overrated.
I mean, I feel like would die for is a very misleading term because, like, I mean, I would probably, like, do everything I could to save all of these animals.
Would you die for them?
I mean, I don't know what situation I'd ever have to do
I would
that.
never die for a bird.
I don't know any situation I'd have to. I mean, like, not an individual. Like, if the whole species was going extinct, why would I have to die to save that species? If it was, like, one, I'm gonna just probably let it happen, unfortunately. I don't want it to. I mean, like, if I was, like, driving and it was in the...
I know you
Sloths
are.
in C tier?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, definitely snakes in D tier.
I like snakes, but I knew he wouldn't go for it.
But it's not like I'd try to hit... I feel like I gotta backpedal here, so let me... Yeah, Tom's here! To backpedal on what I was saying, I would not purposefully hit an animal, but if it was like a car is barreling down on a bird in the street, I will probably not run out and grab it. I will probably just hope it doesn't get hit.
The only animal I would do that for is my dog.
Wow, you put it however you pronounce that thing up here? Okay.
Well, it's just a salamander.
Oh, I thought it was like the X...
yeah, that's just like specific type of salamander. It's just a salamander.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, but it is the like
Yeah.
exoval or
Yeah.
something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Tom?
Hi, Tom.
Whatever
What is
that is. I know what they are, but I don't know what they are. I don't know their
B.
name. Yeah, it's got big eyes.
Tigers A.
No, would die for. Tigers are significantly better than lions. Anyone that says wrong, or anybody that does not say that is wrong.
They are, but sea turtle would die for. Put it above lemurs.
We fed a sea turtle, which was neat.
That was so cool.
I'm not actually ranking these in order.
Bro,
Lemurs is
that's-
definitely not the second most.
No.
Elephants is better. I mean, at this point, I could agree with most of this. Okay, we are ranking animals, Tom. I don't know how that's not clear. We are ranking animals based off of coolness or cuteness. That is it. There's no other factors. Hey, guys.
Mine's the official ranking.
Yeah, hers is the official ranking because zoology. Mine's the unofficial? Because I'm an English major, it's the unofficial ranking.
Really show your English major.
Guys, give me something else to do after this. Because, like, Tom's here and I want to do something more. Give me, like, a tier list that I could look up or something cool. Give me something. Yeah, I need everyone's favorite animal in the comments, by the way.
Is that a coyote?
Maybe. Yeah, that's more coyote than wolf. Okay, here's the official ranking. They're not in order. They're just based on tier for everyone that's just chiming in, being Tom. Yeah, we're trucking through. Hour and apparently 9 minutes. Wowza. Whales are very good. Whales are good boys. Pandas low-key slap too. I agree. Rank the Charlie Puth. I don't know him well enough. I haven't listened to him enough. I'm sorry, Shyok. I would not know him well enough. Rank cereals. Okay, that's apparently the next ranking. So everyone get a good look. Just again to clarify, these were not in order. We're not necessarily saying that
I have an order.
We're not saying that dogs are better than lemurs. Even though they are, but that's not what we were saying. It's just dogs are better than pandas. Controversial opinion.
Shouldn't be.
Probably.
I mean, pandas are.
But pandas are like gonna die, and that's sad. Oh, and bunnies and pandas, them too. Yeah, elephants. You missed this, Tom, but pachyderms are my favorite. Hippos are my favorite animal. Probably manatees are pretty close thereafter. You can see I'm a student. Citation machine. Okay, cereal. Maybe if I could type cereal tier list. Yeah, people, give me stuff. If you don't want tier list, give me anything. Give me anything.
Oh my.
All right. Okay.
I'm just gonna stay.
You're not gonna. You're good. Oh no, you're welcome to stay.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to go back in the room.
Is it scary in there?
Yeah. No. Plus, I already made mess with this cornbread.
Okay. This one's gonna be quick. So I want people with new tier lists. I want stuff. You got because you guys have to do the work. I just sit here and talk. So that's your job. I do nothing.
Wait, what?
Is it? I'm being facetious.
I wasn't listening at all.
Oh, okay. I was just saying I want them to give me like something that I should rank or something that I could do like play or something. I pretty much just can't react to anything. That's like it. I can do anything else that you want.
Rank the
cereals. Yeah, it's true. The Zara Larson we'd be overwhelmed. I am about to officially subscribe, like be the official Dua Lipa stan.
He is.
Yeah.
He talks about Dua Lipa.
So Shyok is Charlie. Ben is Zara Larson, and I am Dua Lipa. Can't do Brockhampton. Sorry, I do appreciate you guys giving me stuff. I just sugary cereals are bad and don't eat them. Ranked TV shows. Yeah, I don't know the Brockhampton singles. Hip hop's not my thing. I've recently been really trying to like. I've been recently really trying to like listen to stuff that I really enjoy, like the genres that I already enjoy. So I've been focusing more on doing those genres rather than like genres that I just don't quite get into, like hip hop. So I've been kind of moving away from that kind of stuff and more focusing on, my indie obsession. But yeah, I am the official Dua Lipa stan. Please do not ever say it about anyone else. Ever. Cheerios.
Goodness.
Bad. Disgusting.
They're fine with other things, though.
Incorrect. Well, I mean, I'm sure they are. Okay, what are these? What specific kind? That's apple cinnamon? That sounds like that'd be good. I would put that in a solid
They're
B.
not. We've had them at work before.
Oh, they're not good?
Oh, wait, no, that was
haven't.
Chex.
Okay. Well, they're going solid C tier.
Okay.
Don't mind me getting really close.
Regular Cheerios.
Is this honey?
Regular Cheerios are fine.
Is this Honey Nut?
They're regular. Honey Nut is right here. Honey Nut.
Oh, Honey Nut looks like that. Honey Nut makes me want to die. No, this
Back
is
off.
my list. No, Honey Nut is the worst. The worst.
No.
Cereal, period.
No.
Worst cereal. Worst.
You're the worst.
Cookie Crisp. Not good either.
They're fine.
Special K. Who eats that?
Only good with strawberries.
The strawberry Special K is good.
Yeah.
I've never had it actually with legit ones. You've been called out.
Sorry, Shayok. I was thinking of the cinnamon checks that we get at work sometimes.
Have I ranked Bleachers songs?
Oh, he can't.
Oh, I have a list. It's not
Yeah.
very good. But the problem is that there wouldn't be one of these handy dandy little things. Maybe I can look up Bleachers, but maybe. Don't listen to Alyssa. Okay, moving on. This is my list. Kicks, whatever, they're fine.
I've never had Kicks.
They're fine. Apple Jacks, good.
Good.
Cornflakes, who eats that?
My mom loves Count Chocula. She buys it
Of
every
course
year.
she does. I don't think I've ever had Count Chocula. We're going to leave it down here because I don't think I've had it.
Every single time it comes back on the shelves at our Walmart, she buys 4 boxes.
I realize there's a couple that I haven't had. I haven't had Count Chocula. I haven't had Golden Crisp. I haven't had Honey Smackers. I said that very southern.
Smackers.
I don't think I've had Captain Crunch. Where would you rank it?
Captain Crunch? B.
You haven't listened to Bleachers in a year? I would perish. Where would it be?
B.
Yeah, I would die. Rice Chex.
These are not good cereals.
You're correct. But I do have to say, Chex are a very solid snack whenever you have a very upset belly, which I have frequently. I have a very temperamental tummy.
When have you ever eaten Rice Chex for that?
We used to get them whenever I lived at home. Now I don't live here. So, we live here. So, oyster crackers, another very valid thing to eat. No. I would like to... Stop saying that Honey Nut Cheerios are good.
Honey Nut Cheerios are good.
Cuts out. Okay, so Rice Chex, very solid. I put them very high. That's a Captain Crunch variety that I don't...
It's peanut butter. I think it's the peanut butter ones, which go in S.
Okay, I've never had them. Honey Bunches of Oats.
S.
Okay, you're doing that. Rice Krispies. Who likes Rice Krispies? They're iconic, but they don't taste like anything. They taste like...
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. S.
I don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I'll give it to you.
Mini Wheats. A.
I gotta catch up. Fruity Pebbles are both S tier. Okay. No.
Just leave it.
Listen here, Ryan. They are not good. They are not good. This is the most heated that this chat has been. People are heated over this. Okay, moving on. Mini Wheats.
A.
Okay, whatever. Regular Cheerios, also fine for an upset belly. Reese's Puffs. All I can think about is that classic commercial with the Reese's Puffs. Yeah, I don't know how the rest. I could probably sing it when they combine them. They make More Than Time Epic or something like that. Is how the rest of that goes. But he's a DJ. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's
the
what I'm
whole
talking
song
about.
in my head.
Yeah, well, that's what I was singing, and you just looked at me like I was
No, I didn't. I was dancing with you.
Okay, Reese's Puffs. But the thing is, I love Reese's, but they're actually really not that great.
Reese's Puffs are good. But that's fine.
I don't know what that is. I'm not
Lucky
gonna put
Charms. A.
Lucky Charms, solid A. Solid A.
You put it in S. You
I
kept
mean,
doing that earlier. I was watching you. You kept saying the wrong thing.
Oh, sorry. To me, I've never understood. Why is S the top? Why is that a thing? Why don't we just make A the top? What does S mean?
Superior.
Does it really?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, they're definitely S, is what it should have been.
Chocolate Rice Krispies are A.
Okay, sure. I have a very uncultured taste of cereals. I haven't had too many. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are good. I saw some anti-Fruit Loop propaganda, but I like them. They're pretty good.
Raisin Bran. D.
Incorrect. That's the 2 Scoops variety.
Oh, what?
2 Scoops is S. Regular is A. I don't care what you say. Raisin Bran is the best. The best.
No.
The best.
No.
I'm putting it right here. 2
No.
scoops because you get extra raisins, and those things are
Well, if we're doing this off of your weird...
No! Disgusting! I cannot handle that. Also, yes. I haven't had Raisin Bran Crunch, I don't think. But I think I may have. But Raisin Bran, in general, great. Fruity Pebbles.
A. They get soggy too fast, but they have a great flavor.
That's valid. You gotta eat them quick, though. Cocoa Puffs,
B.
Yeah.
Zach, you see those every single morning.
I'm not a big Cocoa Puffs fan, but I am gonna grab the Cocoa Pebbles and put them up there with the Fruity Pebbles. I think they're.
That's what I was thinking of when I was
Puffs
thinking
are
of
the
chocolate
balls.
Rice Krispies.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Well, they may be the same thing. It may just be like this
Probably.
is the Rice Krispie brand version of it.
Yeah.
I'm so done with you all. Frosted Flakes, another overrated cereal.
It's okay.
Like the berries, never had it. I don't think I've had most of it.
It's fine.
I don't think I've had the rest of these.
Honeycomb is C.
Okay.
With berries is B. Trix is B.
Oh, look at her.
Haven't had Pops. Actually, I probably had it once,
not that good.
but
We're just gonna put them down there.
yeah, I can say.
Alyssa, you can slap him. Dude, move your Honey Nut Cheerios from the top again. We'd pay to see that. Do we need to like set up like a? Do we need to set up like a PayPal account?
Yeah.
It'll be like we gotta move this to like the dark web or something, and then it can be like
Just
people paying for me to be slapped.
I would never.
Raisin Bran invented the C tier.
True.
Is there a way to
True.
mute somebody? Oh, I can block you. That would be nice, Shyok. You're on thin ice. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be anything for bleachers. I doubt there's gonna be anything for anyone got anything that they want?
That'd be awful. That's like all the kids at work
What?
leaving cereal all over the floor or any snack ever, and then just leaving it.
Yeah,
I just leave it.
We work in childcare. By the way, people give me a new list because I don't think there'll be a bleachers one or anything. If you don't want me to do lists, Alyssa's got one. Oh, you're gonna look. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was one for every One Direction song ever.
Wow. Color me impressed. Now I've got to get
Wasn't
really
even
close at
trying.
all of these. You're right. I was just gonna
Fake
count it.
Bleachers fan.
Okay. I'm not gonna rank them again. They just go in tiers. I also don't think I'm gonna mess with the MTV Unplugged because they're all good. I don't really have, but I don't feel like I have a lot. Sorry, I don't feel like I have a lot to say. If I was gonna say anything, I probably would put like Shadow down in D, but I'm not gonna mess with them. Just so you know.
Yeah, this is not gonna be right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so no, I meant Shadow MTV Unplugged. I don't think
you don't like Shadow.
I don't feel like Jack and Carly Rae Jepsen's voice mesh that well. I don't think that they're the best. Like, I don't think they can. You like how I signified what coming together means?
With your little.
Shut up. Okay, this is gonna be so hard. Okay,
Then why don't you have me do it?
because
that would be
because I am definitely the definitive.
Well, yeah, but like you also will take 40 minutes to decide this, and
No,
I
I
will
won't.
probably already have it all done.
No, I won't take that long. Like a River Runs, if anyone knows, is my favorite Bleacher
It
song.
is the best Bleacher song.
Period. It's so emotionally moving. It makes me want to cry. You're Still a Mystery, also probably one of my favorites. I absolutely love You're Still a Mystery. Definitely one of
put
the
all of these in S tier, except for Shadow because you hate Shadow.
Roller Coaster, also S tier. I'm gonna just do the first album. It'll be quicker. Well, not only the first album. I'm just going to start with the first album. I want to get better. Amazing, but going slightly below.
Great song for when you're mad. It's amazing.
Just to clarify, Shyok, I don't dislike Carly Rae Jepsen. I actually really like her. I just don't think that they like go together well. Like, I can even spoil. Where is it?
Jack
Hate That You
was
Know Me.
robbed. He was.
See,
I have a huge opinion, a strong opinion on this. Very robbed.
I See, now I respect Phineas. I do think that he should have got it, and he's done so much. Like, Jack has worked on so much, but, like, I don't, like, hate Phineas for it. Okay.
No, he was robbed anyway.
I Want to Get Better. Wild Heart. Wake Me. It's just in tiers. I'm not ranking them in the tiers. Like, this S tier is currently correct, but I'm not. Oh my.
Shadow is A.
Hey, this is my list.
Reckless Love
this
is
is my
C.
list. Hey,
Take Me Away is C.
Hey, if you want to do the next tier list, you can do the next tier list. This is my YouTube channel. This is my thing.
I'm taking over.
Okay, Reckless Love. This is where it gets hard. Okay, here. I'll do this. Everyone that wants to know, probably my least favorite Bleacher song, along with Goodbye. Like, the only two that I could live without. Those two I could definitely. Yes, Roller Coaster is great, Tom. Definitely. Those two are like the only two that I could definitely live without. Moving on. I gotta keep going. Who I Want You to Love is not C.
Yes, it is.
Solidly not, but I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to the Gone Now, and All My Heroes, my favorite from the album. Everybody Lost Somebody.
Don't Take the Money.
Good Morning. Dream of Mickey Mantle. There's that. Don't Take the Money.
I'll accept it.
You'll accept that. I love Don't Take the Money. I love all of these songs. Like,
sure.
Even these songs, they're just the ones that, like, don't do very much for me. But besides that, everything, like, I love everything else, even if they're not high up. I mean, as you can tell, I'm stacking that front. What? God Now is not a 7 out of 10. Nah, nah.
Oh my goodness.
I got a little sassy there. Sorry, I got. Tell me if there's anything in here or anything good. Yeah, the Yoko Ono song, which is "I'm Ready to Move On," Wild Heart reprise. That's where it is. I agree. I get it. It's fine. I definitely understand. I'm with you. It's not my favorite. You can go turn it down. Nothing Is You. Oh, that. It's
B.
almost S tier, but it's S. Hey, my list.
Like I care. Clearly.
Okay, these are the ones that's like where I'm. Okay, Alfie's song is gonna be A. What's happening?
Gave God Now a 6. It's okay.
God Now is not a 6. Excuse me. God Now is almost a 10. It may be. Honestly, Bleachers is always a 10. I'm going to put Burn Your Life Down's fine. I'm going to put it in C. Because it's a cover. 1. 2. It's fine.
Too bad they don't have Dance Rascal Dance on.
Oh, Dance Rascal Dance. Everyone, when you're done with this, go listen to Dance Rascal Dance. It's an unreleased. Well, it's by Baby Goya and the. What is it?
I don't remember.
And the Nuclear Winters. There it is. There's another band that I confused their name with. And it was for a movie called Hello, My Name is Doris. Amazing, very funny movie. Really recommended. But in the show, they go see a band play called Baby Goya, and it's Jack, and they play Dance Rascal Dance. Amazing song. Yeah, sorry, I should probably be, like, naming them. Here, I'll real quick name. S tier, Like a River Runs, You're Still a Mystery, Roller Coaster, All My Heroes, Everybody Lost Somebody, Good Morning, Dream of Mickey Mantle. Shy Oak, you guys know how to get under my skin. A tier is I Want to Get Better, Wild Heart, Wake Me, Don't Take the Money, Nothing Is You. Alfie's song. C is Burn Your Life Down, which is a cover of a Tegan and Sarah song. D tier is I'm Ready to Move On, Wild Heart reprise, and Goodbye, and I will tell you everything else after this. I'm gonna put Keeping a Secret also in C tier. It's fine. Not my favorite.
Reckless Love can go in B. I'll accept that.
These three are really throwing me off. All of those four are. That's why I keep avoiding it. Hate That You Know Me, C.
Let's Get Married,
B.
B.
I think I've overplayed that one. That's the only reason I say that. No, it just stared directly into my soul.
That's been there for a while.
I just saw it. I didn't see it. Let's Get Married, I think, is just a victim of being overplayed by me.
I'd actually probably put it.
Probably I miss those days as well. Foreign Girls is going in B.
C. C.
I'm going to put... I don't know. Like, when I say C, this is very... Wild Heart is almost in the top tier. I don't know. That Wake Me and Wild Heart are being moved up. They're both now in S tier.
I would agree with that, actually.
What was I saying? Like, when I say C tier, this is not the C tier of a normal artist. C tier of a normal artist would be bad. These are all amazing songs, just not as good. It's funny because I think Gone Now's my favorite album of his, but I definitely prefer a lot of the songs, and I think that's because of the cohesion of Gone Now. I think Gone Now just is like such a good like concept record for me, whereas Strange Desire is a great individual track album. I'm ranking them all significantly higher than I'm ranking Gone Now songs, but I think that's why. Because Gone Now is still my favorite album. Just it's so much easier to pick up Strange Desire and just play it, and it's so like carefree. I'm just ignoring you all. I'm ignoring you all. Shadow is like my least favorite. Besides, I'm ready to move on
Wrong.
from that album.
A.
I just don't like Shadow that
A.
much. Reckless
You
Love.
literally just named a dog after it.
I did. We had a stray dog show up, and I named my dog after Shadow. My family was having a hard time finding a good name because I like recommended names that probably would have been more relevant. But then my mom actually, or my dad, I think, suggested Shadow, and I was like, hey, Shadow, Bleachers. Okay, Who I Want You to Love. Dropping in an A.
No.
Reckless Love is B.
A. Or no, I said B earlier.
I was like, really?
B.
I didn't know you liked that song that much. Take Me Away is really throwing me off. It's between A and B for me.
Take Me Away is C.
But just to throw it somewhere, that's where we're gonna put it. Yeah, you guys, I'm done with you all. Okay, there is the official Bleachers ranking. If there is any naysayers, they may leave.
This is my apartment. Get out.
Okay. Okay, we can do like one more thing. I don't want to. It's getting late. I've kept you all too long. You all got lives. I'm just kidding. We're all in quarantine. Not like we're doing anything. Anyone got anything? YouTube music critics. Wow. I don't think
Well, based off of what's been going on in this chat, I may.
Oh,
I think
true.
some
I
people
could-
might
I could be-
down the list.
Is there like what? Can I just make a template? Yeah, true. You all are making me angry. I think you guys are losing your. Stop. I don't want to do any of this stuff. I only want to. I just want like. Can I just like? I must be logged in. I was gonna do it. Potato chip flavors. Shio. I'm not gonna rank you all. Don't worry. I have one.
Tom just roasted you.
Oh, shoot, Tom.
He came in late and he's still roasting you.
Yikes. I think that I think we're done. I think gonna end this here. No. Yikes. I don't listen to 21 Pilots enough. I do probably know most of the singles, but we're all getting canceled through this chat. We're all canceling each other because we had Garrett who didn't like Weezer. We had me who doesn't like 21 Pilots or Brockhampton. We have everyone who doesn't appreciate Bleachers. Except for Tom. I think Tom's got my back on this. I'm very excited.
Rank memes.
Memes of Fish, number 1. We had Zach, her brother, has a fish named Memes.
Had.
Right, rest in peace. God bless his soul. Um, yeah, he had a fish named Memes because I hate memes typically. I just find I find them very like lowbrow humor sometimes. I don't know. I'm really on a roll today. No one is gonna like me after this. Please don't. You guys are like my only friends. Please don't rank fruits. We can do that one. Fruits. Sorry, I've been ignoring some of them because I just felt like they wouldn't be as engaging of content. Yeah, Tom, that's what I'm saying. I think you're the one person who's got my back on the bleachers stuff. This is a player. This is your list. You get to take this one on.
Oh, okay.
What is this first thing? Oh, it's like a cantaloupe.
A cantaloupe? Is that a cantaloupe or is that a honeydew?
Oh, it might be.
If it's a honeydew melon, F.
Doesn't know what ketchup chip tastes like.
I actually think I've had ketchup chips.
Is this a Canadian thing? Because if so, I'm glad I haven't. Tom, you missed me roasting Canadians. You missed me. You would have been an avid supporter.
Do it.
Fine. If you do it, I guess I'll do it.
Overrated. This has a lot of...
No, if you do it, I'm not going to do it. I mean, if you do, I mean, you can do the ones that, like, aren't here. I don't want you all to do the... Because I genuinely like all you people. Even the people that I don't know as well. Like, Craig, I know we don't know each other super well, but, like, I like you. I'm not going to be offensive. I mean, we're not... If you do it, do it like, not people I know. Or, like, it's fine if you did, like, Spectrum Pulse or something. An ARTV. I could probably search one. If someone wants to search one, they can. Are you not going to give any comments here?
I'm just going.
Raspberries, avocados, top tier. Agree. Grapefruit and strawberries. Also good. I may put strawberries in S, but I agree. I don't like apples. I can agree with you. I would probably put them lower. What's this nasty thing?
I can't tell.
Okay, that looks like a dead baby.
What?
Whatever that first one is looks disgusting, so whatever it is deserves an F. Peaches are amazing, yes.
Honeydew melon is not better than cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is great.
You all. Sorry for itching my nose so much. I got really bad allergies, apparently. It's getting warm. We're getting all the allergens coming out. Pears are gross. That's the first disagreement. Also, I disagree with pineapple because I'm allergic to pineapple.
Okay, I haven't had some of these.
Yeah, pineapple I'm allergic to, so that one would just be lower.
Yeah.
Okay, that's acceptable. I like the taste of blueberries, but I don't like them straight. Avocados are not terrible, Craig. You're terrible. Fine, you're an F tier. F tier YouTube ranking, you're an F tier, Craig.
I don't know where I put lemons.
You've been too offensive. Lemons are not good by them.
My brother peels and eats lemons whole.
I know. How are you ranking this? Like the flavor or like what their edibility on their own? Hey, I have not been anywhere. I'm perfectly clean. I cannot help it. I just have an itchy nose. I'm clean.
Oh, what is this? No. Oh, is that that's like a cutie?
Yeah, that's like a clementine.
Cuties are pure.
Cutie is a brand. Clementine is a fruit. Thank you. No, thank you. We are going to have issues after this. Okay. I don't have much to say about this ranking. I disagree with bananas. Those are gross.
No.
Yeah, banana. Again, I don't know how she's ranking this. If it was like edibility on their own, it would be a much different list than if it's just like edibility, like in stuff.
My grandma loves apricots.
They are very good. I can agree. Limes are superior to lemons. Good ranking.
I had one in a while.
Keep going. I can read.
Well, I want to read too. Is that mango?
I didn't listen to the Calpurnia EP. Okay, I haven't really got into...
I've only had this in, like, smoothies and stuff.
Haven't got a chance to listen to it.
But it's pretty good.
I haven't had dragon fruit straight. What are some of these? Kiwi's
Is
one
that
of
a
them.
papaya?
Don't yes. Yeah. I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Kiwi, obviously. I don't know what these last ones are. I mean,
No, kiwi can go.
I may be familiar. That third one looks good. Like looks like something I want to eat.
This one?
Yeah, that looks yummy.
Yeah, I don't know what these are. I've seen these before. I probably saw. Is that like a jackfruit? It kind of
Maybe.
I can't tell.
It's such an ugly picture. It's disgusting, whatever it is. Like, literally, okay. I know you guys can't see it. It's probably too low of quality. But, like, right here, it looks like it has straight up eyes right there and right there. This looks like a little hand, and this looks like a little knee. It looks like a little baby.
Yeah, this is the official ranking. I'm ignoring everything that's going on in the comments. Raspberries are the best fruit. Peaches are great in season.
Avocados are great.
Avocados are also great, and clementines.
Yes. Coconuts do suck. Confirmed.
Are also
How do you like coconuts? You don't like watermelon? I didn't know that.
Watermelon's fine.
I don't
most
like watermelon.
Most of the time, it's not that great. All of these are way better, but they definitely go in C tier.
I appreciate you not liking watermelon and apples. Both of them are two fruits
Apples
that
are-
people like, and I don't like them.
Apples are great in peanut butter.
Apples are gross. They're just too hard. I don't know. Like, can we genetically modify these things to be tastier? And
Where are
watermelon
the
is just
blueberries?
gross.
C.
Where are the blackberries at?
Oh, this is blackberries.
says blackberries.
I read blueberries.
Blackberries are. I'd put them in S.
Alright, blackberries, yeah, they'd go in S.
Here, let's look if there's a music critic one that doesn't have you all. So, I don't know. Music reviewer. I don't want to. Like, I'm trying to.
No, peaches are better than nectarines.
Music reviewers. Oh, on YouTube, that one might be what I want.
Do porter peaches get sent out to the rest of the
This is not very long.
rest of the country? They probably wouldn't be sent out to Canada, but
I don't know.
well,
probably.
there's a place in Oklahoma.
This is very limited. There are 5 people on this. I don't know some of these people. I'm sorry.
There's a place in Oklahoma called Porter, and they like grow peaches there, and they're really good peaches.
Okay.
We went there last year for their festival.
These are not good. I may not recognize some of these people just by the face, but like some of these are like reaction channels. This one looks like it's a reaction channel. Don't listen to it. I know the Rap Critic. I know Todd. I know Anthony. And some of them I just might not be able to.
Watermelon Sugar is a great song.
Some of them I just may not be able to recognize.
Watermelon Sugar, is that? Am I just completely that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason I was like, that doesn't sound like the right name.
Okay. Well, what else? What else can we do? I mean, we got. It's not worth it. True. None of you are in it. Believe it or not, none of us are in it. Okay.
Oh. Never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna say you with that one band, but I can't think of who it is. I think it's Teenage Dirtbag.
Ugh. What is their name? People that sing Teenage Dirtbag. Garbage. They're right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't place it. They're poo-poo. Trying to think of something else. Something else we could do. Something else before I have to... I got 7 people. This is like the height of my viewing.
No, it was 8 earlier.
Really?
And one of these is still me.
And one of them's me, because I'm watching the
True.
sodas. Because I'm watching the...
You don't drink a lot of soda.
True.
I do. Well, I know them.
I don't drink soda often, but we can try it. Okay, I don't want to mess with like, what's this? Like
Cream soda.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Rank the tier list.
Rank tier list. Yeah, I don't think I have much input. Like, I'm looking at these. This one may be a bad one, but like I've probably drank 3 of these in my life.
That one cherry Coke is here. What is that? Just regular Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Bad.
Bad. Like,
Crush is bad. This needs to be in a Z tier. I don't even know.
actually, Shyok, you said because at least like in Oklahoma, I feel like we typically call it pop, not soda.
I call it soda.
Really, I feel like typically it's like the Southerners, which I'm very Southern. Like I come from a pretty Southern family. Don't take that with any kind of like ideas of what my family's like. That's not what they're like. We're not racist. I'm definitely not. I'm the least. The most liberal of the family.
Does that say
That's
cherry?
for sure.
I don't know what these are.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never had them, but this is the official list.
That's just so you know. That was Alyssa doing it. Alyssa was ranking it, not me, Shyok. But yeah, I guess I just revealed my political affiliation to the people that don't know. Yeah, definitely not Republican.
I don't drink all that much soda. Especially not now, but my family used to drink quite a bit. I've had all of these except for the Crushes, but I hate orange and grape flavored things, but especially grape.
See, now
so
I'd put
know
them
where to
higher.
them.
I like them. I like them.
I might put Sprite.
Childhood
and S.
TV shows. We may be able to do this. I know a good portion of these. I don't think I know all of them. You probably watched a lot of the ones.
I know all of these.
Yeah, I was like, you know a lot. You know, my gym partner's a monkey.
Well, I've seen it.
I've never heard of this. Okay, because you can pick up the ones that I don't know at all.
How many of these did you actually watch?
Have I watched? Like 7. I'm a very uncultured kid. I cannot deny that. I'm so out of the loop. I literally have probably drank about 3 of those that were on there, so I am more out of the loop. Okay, I'll do the ones that I can.
Were 2 Nazi soldiers.
I'll do the ones that I can.
My.
I'll do. Let me rank. Let me rank what I've seen. Oh goodness, but like all the ones I've seen are all good. Big Time Rush. Oh, nice being a black logo. Big Time Rush, of course. You've never had a single carbonated drink? I mean, I gotta call your bluff on that. I mean, I believe you, but I don't. Even if you don't drink them actively, there is no way. Break World War II Nazi soldiers? Okay, you aren't gonna agree with this one, but I don't like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody that much. It's average.
Get out of here.
Hey,
You're not doing this anymore.
This is my one. You can do the rest of them.
Oh my gosh.
I admit I haven't seen a lot of these. Hannah Montana is better than Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, but not by much.
I'm redoing this list when you're done.
Drake and Josh is in best as well. Jimmy Neutron. My dad loves Jimmy Neutron. It's fine. Good luck,
Big
Charlie.
Time Rush does slap.
Yeah, Big Time Rush is amazing. They are.
Drake and Josh is above it.
Tom? Tommy watched Drake and Josh a lot? I did not picture that. I assumed this tier list would not be for you, Tom. iCarly? S tier.
True.
Rugrats? Fine. What's the difference between average and mediocre? I would use those words interchangeably.
No.
Really?
Well, I would for some things like...
Victorious is down here. Don't worry. We're getting there. SpongeBob. Fine. Mediocre. I won't say it's bad. Okay. The King. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Easily. Okay, I tried it once when I was a kid. Yeah, I knew you had drank pop.
Yeah.
No, SpongeBob is not. I've never seen Danny Phantom, and I've never seen Foster's Home either. I mean, I have seen Foster's Home a little bit, but not Danny Phantom. Because
you're wrong.
Because it's mine. On Deck is probably a little bit better.
It's way better.
Fairly Odd Parents, don't like it.
Be better. No, he's calling you out today.
Drake and Josh, I like iCarly, and Victorious also goes to the top with iCarly and Ned's Declassified, and Wizards of Waverly Place is fine. Nah, fine. Okay, there's mine. That's the only ones I've seen.
Okay.
Drake and Josh is the only one I watched, mostly because Drake is a great. Yeah, I just I just didn't expect you to be the one chiming in. Victorious is better than iCarly, though. I do not disagree with that. Victorious is great. Victorious and Ned's Declassified are definitely my... You put Ned's Declassified in average? Ned's Declassified was like the first show I ever binge watched. I love Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Oh, is that on any streaming service? I'm about to go watch it. I don't know. I've been wondering what that was.
If this is Teen Titans, then it goes here.
You don't like Teen Titans?
It's fine.
The original? I've never seen the original. I've only seen Teen Titans Go because my little brother watched it.
I don't remember Even Stevens that much.
Then don't put it on.
I remember the movie when it came out. If that's what I'm thinking of. But I'll put it here. I remember it enough. This was fine. Lizzie McGuire was
I'm gonna go get a snack. I didn't expect this to be that long, but I also
Danny Phantom is not good.
I also expected this to be really
Chowder
bad.
also is bad.
Chowder looked stupid.
Yeah, Zach watched it all the time, and I hated it. Recess is not good. Foster is not good. Kim Possible was average.
I didn't expect this.
Zoe 101 was. Zoe 101 was right here. Kim Possible is above average. Oh.
What?
Who of the future is?
This ranking might be worse. Roast her.
The Proud Family was good.
Sorry, I was checking how much.
I don't know what that one is, so we're just gonna put here.
Okay.
This is
the wrong ranking.
Great ranking. Actually.
Yeah, I was like, Sweet Life on Deck's one of your favorite.
I love Sweet Life on Deck.
I won't even argue any of this as long as Ned's Declassified can be up there.
I just.
This is Alyssa's channel now. I've always. So, you guys are. Can I tell them about your content that you make?
No.
Please?
That sounds really bad.
No, yeah, it's nothing bad. Don't worry. Yeah. Can I tell? I'm gonna tell them.
Fine, whatever.
Okay. Do you actually not care?
I don't care.
I want your consent. I've always told her that, because at one point I had this really, which is kind of what Sam Bennett tried to do. Sorry for any crinkling. We're eating a cosmic brownie.
Which is my third today.
Nice. And I kind of had the idea, kind of like what Sam was gonna do with Criticast, but instead of podcast, just like see if people would want to come on to like one big channel, and like maybe people post something every other Tuesday or something on the channel, and so we all have like this big collaborative group, all of us together. So like everyone in the chat, all of you guys. And I told Alyssa she should do something, and we could all just make whatever content. So I could still like take a walk or just whatever I was feeling like. And I realized that a lot of people would not want to do that, just extra work. I totally get it. That's why I never suggested it. I was like, I wouldn't have wanted the extra work. I hardly can keep up with my own YouTube channel. But I told Alyssa that if she wanted, if I ever did that, because she has started doing, she has started making like unboxing videos, not unboxing video, haul videos.
Except
but
they're not recorded.
Yeah, we make them. She just shows it. She just does them for me, and it's just like, you know, like any other haul video, like from a shopping trip. But it's not like we go shopping a lot. It's just like over Christmas you did it, or like even when we go to Walmart sometimes and you like just picked up like, you know, shampoo or something. So she'll come out, she'll be like, over Christmas she was so excited. She was like ready to get back to Stillwater so she could do a haul video. So she like unpacked everything. It was all sitting on our kitchen table, and she would just go, so this is my gift from your mom. It is a, I don't remember what she got you, but yeah. So yeah. So I've always said that it would be like that could be her contribution to this this mass project.
Except for we never go shopping. It'd just be like our groceries from the on-campus market.
Yeah, we don't go shopping a lot. Well, I'm glad to see you're into it, Tom. I mean, like I said, I know it's a ton of work. That's why I never proposed it. Maybe if I start to think that I want to try to do something like that, we could like get a group chat of us together, give it a shot. But I don't know. I don't know. I just know a lot of people. Like, I mean, like Shio, you post all the time. I don't want to add another thing to your plate. Obviously, it would be on your own if you wanted to, but you get what I mean. That's why I never suggested it. And it would be annoying. So, I used to. Okay, so here I can reveal what I used to do. I started as a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. I'm sure a lot of people know what Yu-Gi-Oh is, but for those who don't, it's a card game like Magic the Gathering, just like a trading card game. So I started as a Yu-Gi-Oh channel when I was probably 12-ish. And my videos started by just holding the phone up to the computer screen to video. And then when eventually I decided I wanted to move out of that. I think I just stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh as much. Yu-Gi-Oh is the best. I still play it every now and then. Not as much because the game's way more advanced than it was when I quit, and I don't want to mess with it anymore. But yeah, that used to be my whole channel. And then I moved to Minecraft videos. Those are bad. And Blue Eyes White Dragon, she's Kaiba. Where did they even start? Why did we start calling you Kaiba? Oh, because it was your favorite. So we watched, there was a new...
the Dark Side of Dimensions.
Yeah, Dark Side of Dimensions. There was a new Yu-Gi-Oh movie, and I was like, hey, it'd be fun so her and I watched it, and we were like, it would be fun if we watched a Yu-Gi-Oh movie together. So we all, we watched the movie, we all decided we'd watch the movie, and she like loved Kaiba's character, and
because
so
he was the main character of that movie.
He did pretty much take the lead role over Yugi, but yeah, so that's why she's Kaiba. So Blue Eyes White Dragon is hers. I'm Yugi. But and actually that's where SMEB comes from. I don't think a lot of people know that.
You're finally telling?
Yeah, I've actually never really had an aversion to telling. I just didn't. Whenever I was doing like these really serious reviews, because originally I wanted to be a critic like as a profession, so I was like I wanted it to be professional and like people would want to come in and actually watch the videos, and like because I like it would be a good. I'll read them in a second. It would be a really good like a portfolio for me, so I was trying to be really serious. So I didn't want people to know at the time, but that's why I have SMEB, because when I first made my account on this online Yu-Gi-Oh like website to play Yu-Gi-Oh on it. I named my like username Snowman Eaters, bro. Snowman Eaters is a card. Go look it up if you want. And I don't know where the bro came from. It's just what I did. So SMEB actually stands for Snowman Eaters, bro. SMEB. But yeah, then I had to use. It's not Samuel Michael Edwards Baxter, contrary to popular belief. I think Tom. Tom actually talked about that, because I've told Tom before what it is. And Tom thought it was like my initials before he knew my name. He thought it had something to do with my initials. It doesn't at all. And so we made the joke that it was Samuel Michael Edwards Baxter was my real name. And I was like, that's the most pretentious name anyone could have. Yeah, Snowman Eaters, bro! It's back, baby! Yeah, so that's where it came from. It was supposed to be like an in joke for the people that I was close with. I'm gonna check my battery. Ooh, 9%. Guess we gotta wrap this up. We're at 8%. But yeah, then I had a Minecraft channel. I still have a couple of the old videos like saved on my old laptop. Maybe I'll just like drop one of those one day
that'd be
on the
funny.
Noah Estes channel. There's one where I sing Christmas carols. Okay, well, I'll wrap it up there just because, I have to. Thank you all. Thank you all for chiming in. I really appreciate getting to talk with you all. It's nice. Keep you all sane during these troubling times. I didn't even want to talk about it, even though right here we're talking about quarantine. I should have, X'd out of it so no one could have seen it. We all could have distracted and slipped away into forgetting. thank you all for watching. Of course, it means a lot. I really do appreciate everyone watching and sticking with it for 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours. Oh my goodness. And Shyok, I know you've been here the whole time, so thank you all so much. You all are the best. Craig, yes, post them, please. I will be looking forward to them. We all need to drop our old YouTube channels videos, all the ones we're embarrassed of, or just something really, really embarrassing. Maybe I could just post some of my covers whenever I'm playing guitar, because I'm such a great guitar player. I do love music. I do love writing music, and it's something I'm working on. That's kind of why I've been stepping away from YouTube, because I've really wanted to work on my own music. But I'm glad. Yeah, I didn't plug in my laptop because I didn't think it would take 2 hours, and I always could. But we got to wrap it up anyway. I'm ready for bed. Well, maybe in an hour. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sticking around this long. I really appreciate it. This is the only reason I still do YouTube is for this community that we've built and the friends that I've made. So I really appreciate you all watching. You all rock. And I guess I'll see you all later. Feel free to message me. I love getting to chat with you all, so feel free to message me and tell me some stuff. Because I'd love to get to talk to you all. So, thank you all for watching. Like I said, peace out. See you on the other side. Maybe we'll do this again. Probably, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. This was a lot of work. I really stressed out about trying to get it so that I could record the screen. Originally, I was just going to talk to the screen, so that's a plus. She made me, because I was really stressed out about it, and she made me, so thanks, Alyssa. You can thank her for the quality and the enjoyability of it. And just reading all of you guys' comments, I really appreciate it. You all are the best. Okay, I'll stop prolonging the inevitable, and I'll see you all later. Nice!